Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a very weird casted game here, because have a look at this, dude. Look at this. We got a king here, and this is not your regular old English king. This is some very special king right here, because this is some very odd game mode that we've been seeing a lot of players play today. Now, I have no clue why so many players are playing this. I've seen 3DB, 3D Dark, Isanch, I've seen some other players as well playing this, and I have no clue why they're playing it. But anyway, I'm sorry, what? Okay, so I think it's just an ability. So these kings have some wacky abilities. So he's used production, rallies nearby allied buildings to produce units and research technology faster for 15 seconds. So that means he's just... Did he just instantly produce 5 villagers? Oh my goodness, he did! Everything gets instantly produced for like 15 seconds? Oh my goodness, Dark's off to a great start here. So Isanch does have the same thing. We see he's got a king over here as well. He's going to be playing as the Ottomans. He's waiting for the military school. Oh, does that mean he's just going to get like 15 seconds of constant production? Oh my god, please tell me it does. Go on, press the button. Press the button. I want to see what it does. Come on, Isanch, press the button. He's done it. Okay, so it produces faster. Okay, so it's not instant, but it's almost instant for the villagers. And we see here the military school is producing a lot faster. That's super cool. And that means Dark here, we see he's moving forwards with the 5 villagers, going for a gold drop here, probably with an outpost. But Isanch coming out with the big brain plays here. With the military school and the spearmen. Dark's king's here as well. I mean, he's got 1,000 HP. He's getting on the action. He can't attack, it seems, but he can tank. Oh, another ability coming out, healing up these villagers. So this is the craziest game mode I've ever seen in a 1v1. What on earth is going on? So I assume this is like regicide with these 2 kings. But I've got to say, Isanch off to an even better start here, because he got the almost instant production of the villagers as well. But we see here Dark did lose 2 villagers and didn't find any value for it. We see here the military school is capped out. Isanch dropping down a house. Now we are on the map King of the Hill, which is kind of fitting for the kings. Look at that guy. He's got a nice little mustache. I don't know if you guys can see that, but he's got a nice little mustache on. It looks like Dark's going to be retreating back with his king. Let's have a look, see how much vision these guys get. Okay, so I think the scout's getting in the way, but it seems like it's still pretty big vision that the king's got. Let's take a look at Isanch. Where's his king at the moment? So just sitting back at home for the time being. Dark's back at home. 130 seconds till he can use that production ability once again. Isanch needs to be careful of his scout right there. Now we're on the map King of the Hill, and we got 2 civilizations here that we don't often see on this map. I mean, I guess we see English quite a bit, but Ottomans is kind of a rare one in my opinion on this map. Usually we see civs like Rus, China, Delhi, possibly. I mean, Delhi not so much anymore. We used to see Delhi quite a bit, mainly for the sacred site win, but I guess we don't really see that as much with the top level players anymore. But Isanch already going to be aging up with the twin minaret madrasa here. 4 villagers on that landmark. Now I'm trying to think, what else could you exploit here with the production? I mean, I do like the Ottomans here, I'll be honest, because you got like the Mehmed Imperial Armory. You got the military schools. Getting increased production on all of those is kind of huge. So I like that decision a lot. For the English, though, I don't really see that there being much which you can exploit with this production ability. What other civilization could you do it with? I'm trying to think of what other abilities or units you got. I mean, imagine the Burgrove Palace in with this production ability. Oh my god, that would be insane. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything else really. So we're gonna have to see how this does for Ice Anch with these abilities. So what else have we got here? We got attack speed, we got damage, we got healing, we got treason, and we got production. So treason's the one where you can see all of your opponent, you can see everyone's kings, which is usually what we see in FFA a lot, because you want to know where your opponents are hiding their kings so you can go snipe them. But obviously this is a 1v1, still helpful though. I mean, if your opponent's being annoying and is hiding a king, I don't know, like in a forest or something, still helpful to spot where they are. But I mean, these kings have a lot of health. 1,000 health with 5 of each armor. And I wonder if this scales as well. I doubt it, but... Second military school coming down, as well as an archery range. It looks like Ice Anch is on the stone still. So just mining a little bit of stone so he can get his third military school up. I'm not exactly sure what he's used his first Vizier point on, if he's actually got it yet, but I would assume he would. Military schools now switched over to Spahi. Production ability about to come back for both of these players. Where is the king for... here it is. Okay, so he's coming back with the... I think he's going to be coming back to use this production. We're going to have to see, though. Oh, they both used it. Oh, no. Dark hasn't used it yet. Okay, let's see how much he can produce in that time. For quite a bit. I feel like you really want to stack up on food when using this ability, because we see here, he's still got this ability for a little bit longer. I think it's just run out. Yeah, it's just run out. I feel like you could get a couple more villagers. You really got to stack up the production queue of villagers. But Ice Anch going to be moving out now with the 3 archers, with the 2 Spahi, with the 3 Spahi, with the 5 Spahi. No, actually, that's a scout right there. The 4 Spahi, some spears, some archers. It looks like Ice Anch is going to be pushing into the base of Dark now. And Dark doesn't have that many units here. He's used to his production thing. His production ability, but it's only been utilizing the villager production for it. So, result of that means he's only got 2 longbows out. That's right. I really feel like Ottomans is the civilization to play in this game mode. Military schools are so huge because you're not spending resources on getting these units out. Means you can get your value back on them a lot faster. But Blacksmith is down for Ice Anch as well to boost the production. Doesn't have any upgrades in there yet though. May want to grab his Iron Undermesh up against the English. That's the upgrade you want to get pretty much immediately. But Dark's going to be aging up now. 16 villagers on the King's Palace. And Ice Anch, I thought he was looking to dive in right now. You can't really look to King Snipe in this mode. I mean, with 5 of each armor and 1,000 HP, I feel like it's almost impossible to snipe it until you're like late Imperial. The King's Palace going to get rushed up here. Healing ability coming through means that Ice Anch is going to take longer killing those villagers, but Ice Anch is still going to be able to take out a couple of them here. 2 of them go down. 3rd one going to be going down, but the landmark is going to get up in time. 3, 4 villagers up for Ice Anch. It's pretty decent. Doesn't mean Ice Anch is now going to have to retreat back. He's still making lots of units, though. It looks like he's going for an all-in H2 here. Unless he now looks to try and age up. You can always use your king as well to tank. I mean, 1,000 HP on that bad boy is certainly something to look out for. It looks like he used both of his damage and attack speed abilities to increase the amount of damage you can put onto the villagers of Dark. But Dark's is going to be very easily able to catch up with this villager count. Looks like Ice Anch is just committing underneath this town center. No Iron Undermesh in for him. He's going to be able to take a lot of damage from this town center. It looks like Ice Anch is just committing still to this constant production. Not looking to slow down whatsoever, though he is very heavy on the gold now. So maybe looking to try and age up after he's spent quite a bit of his resources on these archers. But you can always upgrade them. Though age 3 archers up against the English aren't usually the way players look to go. Now we're gonna have to see. Yeah, so the king hasn't actually changed at all from age to age. Isanch is about to get overtaken. Well, he's now even with Dark when it comes to the villagers. Now, if Isanch can age up, and we do see that age up coming through, Mehmed Imperial Armory, I want to see the production used on this, the production ability. Like, are we just going to get an insta-mangonel out? Because that would be pretty epic. Would you actually look to produce it? I feel like you got to go for a mangonel, or do you just go straight for a trebuchet? Maybe you go straight for a trebuchet. You know, get this landmark up, bring your king over here. King has now returned. We see he's still got a minute left till he can actually use it. But then you just get out like a trebuchet. I'm not sure how fast it'll produce it, but if you can get out a trebuchet instantly and start sieging this stuff down, that'll be huge. I mean, a free trebuchet for an age up is pretty decent. Maybe even gets like a trebuchet and a half. Who knows? Because you gotta remember, you've also got the plus 30% increased production speed from blacksmith now as well. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Military schools still all producing Spahi for the time being. Army for Isanch. Looks like it's just gonna be setting itself up to the north here. For Dark, he's just looking to just constantly produce out these longbow. Not actually going for any sort of spears at the moment, despite having 2 barracks down. Age up comes through. Production 4 seconds away. Let's see. So it looks like he's just going to be going for a mangonel. Go on. Use it, Isanch. I want to see what the Mehmed Imperial Armory can do. There we go. Uses it. Oh, look at that. That is ridiculously fast. He's going to be able to get 2 mangonels from this. 15 seconds. That was like 8 seconds. 11, 9, 8, 7. Oh, now it goes back. So still a minute, 24 seconds till the second one. Unfortunately. But I mean, still, a mangonel in that amount of time and a mangonel and a half, pretty much. That's huge. So now, Isanch is going to be pushing himself towards Dark here. Dark up. Quite a few villagers at this point in time. Also has a nice mass of longbow. No siege workshop down for him. And no melee units here. Dark might be in some trouble, you know. Like, sure, he's getting himself a nice little villager lead. He's got a nice little defense here. But this mangonel could be some big trouble for him. Especially with the amount of Spahi here as well. Archers as well in the veterancy status, and 6 Janissaries. I mean, Janissaries up against longbow is something you definitely don't want, but I mean, why not? Why not? Call in the Janissaries as well. If you're going for an all-in, then you may as well. You want to bring the king as well with you. You got to remember, you want that attack speed and damage coming through. We got the +1 attack, +2 attack coming through from Isanch before Iron Undermesh is even in. I mean, you really do want Iron Undermesh if you're up against the English. Like, it's so important to be able to tank underneath the town center. But Mangonel here, able to take some good shots onto the mass of Dark. We got metal arms coming out from Dark as well. That is where the +2 attack is going to be able to come in very much handy here, as well as the Janissaries. Dark going to be using his healing ability. Going to be able to heal up those longbow. King arrives now for Isanch. Let's see if he just dives the TC and uses the 2 abilities. That could always be a cool, but we see Siege Workshop coming up now for Dark. Let's see if his King's anywhere nearby. There it is. Let's see if he's used the production. He has used it recently, so isn't going to be able to insta-produce any Springalds. But a second Mangonel now out for Isanch. I feel like this is where you want to swap it to Springald, or maybe even a Trebuchet. Like, 3 Mangonels are nice, but not if they're dead, you know. You may want to protect it with a Springald. But I guess you can always just produce that on your own. 3 more stables going to get dropped down. Isanch looking to go into mass cavalry here. Looks like he's just going to be diving at the barracks here. Kind of an interesting choice. Town center. Nothing inside of that building, so not going to be delivering that much damage. Second Mangonel does arrive. Barracks going to be going down. Isanch doesn't have that much siege here. His main siege is going to be the Mangonel and the Spahi. But a trebuchet in this position will be really, really nice. We got no forward production for the time being. Feel like just a couple towers and maybe a siege workshop over here could be nice. But it looks like Ice Ange is going to be going into Rams instead. I like that decision a lot, actually. Rams at the moment seem very, very strong in Age of Empires 4. I mean, nothing's really changed about them in Age 2 and 3, but Age 4, these guys are absolutely crazy. Mangonel, one ram, king, everything's here. Double Mangonel shot onto the farms. Almost getting that mass of archers. Springeld's out as well. So we see that first Mangonel is a little bit low on HP. If Dark can hold this, he's going to be looking in a really nice position. He's going to be ahead on builds. He's already up by 17. Ice Ange going to be falling back for the time being. I think he's waiting for a... Yeah, we can see he's swapped over to the Springald. Needs to cancel this Mangonel, though. Where's his king at? Okay, so it's running back. I think he's waiting for the production. Needs to cancel this Mangonel, though. It's going to be Knights out of Ice Ange. Knights going to be more effective up against the Men-at-Arms, the Mangonels, and the Longbow. But we see Dark's already kind of reacted to... Well, he sort of knows what could be up here. So already got some spears in there as well. Upgraded to the veterancy status. No sacred site captured for either of these players. I feel like Ice Ange could have made use of a vizier. Or, I mean, he's age 3 even. He could have just dropped down a monastery. Start to pick up the relics. Take the sacred site. Because while you're putting the pressure onto your opponent, you can always take relics and sacred sites. So taking the sacred site would have been putting the pressure onto Dark. Which, I mean, you know, if it gets down to like 5 minutes... You could just pull your army back here and set on the sacred site. But Dark now looking to push forward. Knights gonna get stabbed with a nice little spear right there. But the mass for Ice Ange looking extremely strong here. Mangonel on the back line for Dark. Able to take some shots. And Ice Ange just committing his archers under here. Kind of a throw here. The Mangonel will be able to get some nice shots on there. But Ice Ange's mass is just so huge here. We see Springalds for Dark. Able to take out the first of the Mangonels. He's going to be able to take out the second one as well. Ice Ange just kind of throwing here. Dark still has a Mangonel left up against this ranged mass out of Ice Ange. Springle still remaining. And Ice Ange just going to get pushed back here. And he's behind in Vills. He was looking for an all-in here. And he's been completely denied. That Ram's going to be going down as well. King still alive for Ice Ange. Didn't use either of his abilities there in that fight. Whereas, it's really hard keeping track of this king, yeah. We see here, Dark used both of his abilities, the damage and the attack speed. And I felt like that kind of made a huge difference there. If Ice Ange would have used that ability, as well as the healing, I think he may have used the healing a little bit earlier on, but now he uses the ability. He's going to be going in for round number 2. But Mangonel gets instantly taken out. Both Mangonels still remaining for Dark, taking out the ranged mass. And that cavalry is just going to get instantly shut down. Ice Ange bringing forward the one Springald. Not going to be enough, though. May be able to get a kill here. Just going to be... he can one-shot everything here. First Mangonel going down for Dark. Second Mangonel going down for Dark. King looks like it wants to get sniped out right there. Oh my god, the value from that one Mangonel was absolutely huge, but... Dark's just used his production ability, which means 3 more Mangonels make their appearance on the battlefield. Let's see how far away Ice Ange is from his ability. Okay, it's still a little bit away. But looks like Dark's going to be moving forwards now. He's pulling the villagers. Oh my goodness. He might just be going for the wood or the food, to be honest. I think that might be the case. But Ice Ange... He's in some trouble. Dark. He's up to 3 Mangonels. Does need to be careful of the Spahi, though. I was so convinced Ottoman were going to win this game. I mean, with these 3 production buildings, with the production ability, I thought Ottoman would be absolutely busted. But, I mean, Ice Ange, he's kind of missed his timing now. Dark's up by 30 villagers. He's got a good mass of siege. He's got 2 Springalds to deal with the singular Springald of Ice Ange. But to be fair, his cavalry mass is looking pretty decent. Spearman numbers not looking too good for Dark here. See, the king has healed up here for Isanch. Healing ability coming through, as well as the damage and the attack speed. Is that going to be enough for Dark to hold it? I think it is. Oh my goodness, those abilities really do come in clutch. They really do change. Oh my god, and Isanch is going to get sniped. And with that, 3D Dark is going to take the win with that insane king snipe at the end. Oh my goodness, I don't think Isanch was paying attention to his king right there. What a crazy game mode that was. Well, if you guys do want to see more game modes like this, then please do feel free to leave a like, maybe even subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.